on my mic. No, we're good. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another stream. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Hopefully everyone can see the game. Hope everybody's excited for some more Final Fantasy Renaissance, as we're calling it these days. Sorry, just getting everything together. I'm running a little behind today because my computer has a fun little issue sometimes. Hello, Ananoa. Hello, Blade. My computer, every now and then, likes to decide that when I open a game, I am pressing every button on every input device that is currently plugged into the computer. So I had to fix that. Yes, I will be getting the rat tail. That is first thing on the agenda for today. In fact, let's actually get over to the gameplay. And we're here, over in gameplay zone. Oh. There you go. And we're hanging out, we're having fun. We're ready to party. Hello. So, previously on stream, what we did is we defeated Lich, then got a canoe, took it over to the... Hello, Grimgrog. Took it over to the Ice Cavern, and after some harrowing adventures, desperately tried and succeeded to get the floater, as it's called in this version of the game, and now we have an airship. We can fly, everyone. Be excited. Be thrilled. Because the power of flight is ours. We have so many boats. You can fit so many boats in this here stream. Although we're probably not using the existing boat. But, anyway. So, our goal, first off, is the whole reason we got the floater early is, because obviously it unlocks the airship, but the whole reason we went to unlock the airship first is because we are going to be doing the Citadel of Trials. And I definitely remember where that is on this map. I definitely know where it is. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Alright. And yes, we could have actually done this without the airship, because there's a little canal area that you can actually dock in once you have the canoe. But I didn't know that, so... So at this point, I don't know that the boat is actually going to change much. People sounds work. Cool. Because either way, I'm gonna have to fight some enemies. Although these overworld enemies are fairly strong, so maybe I will do that anyway. Because if I didn't have... It would definitely be the play if I didn't have the airship, but I feel like with the airship I can just land right next to it anyway. Because there is that canal, but I don't know that that actually makes a huge enough difference. Because I'm gonna have to avoid random encounters on the boat. Yeah. I think it will be faster since I have the airship to just do it this way. I also don't remember exactly how long this is, so if things end up going south, I will do that. The issue is really just, then there's a boat. Eh. Okay. Oh, yep, see you in the VODs. Yes, it is the holiday times, which can be a lot. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a run button. I forget there's a run button that works on the world map. Alright, and we're just... actually, I'm gonna have you use terrain. Because if I... Okay. We made it! I'm gonna use a house. Alright. Hello. Alright. Now we complete the Citadel of Trials. We're here for a few things. Mostly we're gonna try and avoid fights as much as we can. Oh, I can't run. That's right. Never mind, we're not gonna avoid enough fights. Fortunately, the enemies here aren't too difficult. And these pillars let us teleport around. Oh gosh, is it? You always take the lowest pillar, teleport. It's either, okay, I don't like the sorcerers here. I don't like them at all. That's okay. That could have gone worse. Because these things love to inflict instant death. And I like to not be instantly dead. It's my favorite thing to not be. Okay. Oh, Zephyr and Trance. Apparently Trance was a spell. Apparently it's a level 7 spell, everyone. He sure can't cast it at this point, but he does know it, so that's exciting. Alright. Take the bottom one. Always take the bottom teleport. Bio 2. I guess I do need to be careful not to use too many spells. Because I don't have a great healing in here. Or more accurately, I don't have great MP regeneration in here. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so we have died. Our first attempt through the Citadel of Trials has failed. We try again, everyone. Because the goal here, we really want to get the class upgrade. Yeah, that was just a lot of fire spam, and as someone who also casts fire spam, I don't appreciate it. Okay. Sith. Yeah, because the Citadel of Trials is not actually an especially long area. So we can probably just throw ourselves at it until it works. At least that is my plan. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I've been getting fairly lucky with my confusion, which is not with confusion, with paralysis, which I very much appreciate because it can really mess up the party. Speaking of which, I'm gonna heal after basically every fight, which is really tedious when the only healing item is bad. You now has cat? Yes, cat. Cat good. I also have cat in my lap. Cat good. Okay, there's more man cats, which I actually these are not cats that I appreciate. Because apparently they like to spam. Okay, so they're resistant to fire. That's not what I want. Confuse, confuse, confuse. Okay, cool. Okay. We're being real careful. This is the furthest south. Okay. So that is the first part done, which we love. We're making some good progress. And again, this area is pretty short. I just need to be very careful for the entire duration of it. Because things in this dungeon will kill me very quickly if I am not careful. Okay, recharge spell uses. Okay. Oh, of course I got ambushed. Okay. We're gonna try gazing you. And this is a required fight. It always shows up on this tile. Okay. I think we will be okay. And I think I can just attack now. Now that there's only one. Should probably heal after this fight, though. Yay! Nightmare's dead. Alright, let me heal. Just waste some items, healing random party members who aren't even hurt. Yay! And that gets me the heal staff. The heal staff, as the name suggests, is a staff that when you use it in combat, it casts the heal spell for free. Which is incredibly useful because it gives me a reliable method of healing that I would not otherwise have. And I have given it to... I have given it to my summoner because Ing often in random encounters suffers from not really having anything to do. Because he's limited by spell slots and... Oh, there's spamming fire. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Oh my gosh. No! Come on! Oh, why am I casting Cremate? I meant to cast Blizzard. Well, I'm gonna die because I'm stupid, apparently. Because I cast the wrong spell. Okay, not dead yet. And to cast Blizzard. Okay, no, we're good. Blizzard should... oh, one's left. Okay, that's totally fine. But yes, now that I have the heal staff, assuming I don't, you know, die before I can get out of here, I now have a reliable means to heal, which means Ing has something he can do in combat that doesn't expend spell slots. Okay, that got a little closer than it should have. I leveled up! Yay! Everyone except Zeph, who is really far behind. Just, sorry, flashing lights while I expend a bunch of healing items. Really wish this game had some better healing items in it. That'd be great. So I'm not having to spam those. Oh, can't carry the gold. Oh, I'm full up on stuff. I'll just drop this wooden shield then. No one can equip that anyway. And let's go ahead. Write that out. 15, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Like, Zeph will level up at some point. But not yet. And here we get the Zeus gloves, which I also can't equip. So let's go ahead and drop the iron gauntlets, and then... Oh, I should drop the gloves. The Zeus gauntlets! Yay! These, much like the heal staff, will cast a spell in combat, except instead of heal, it is lit 2. Oh, yeah. Summoners suffer from... Most of their spells have charge times, which are not ideal. Alright, now we just have to make it through these zombie dragons. The only thing left for us to do... Marble armor. Let's go ahead and... Okay, 29 damage is fine. 35, okay, it's damage. But yes, now my summoner doesn't have to expend resources to actually participate in fights. Because he can now heal and deal a little bit of damage. And it's not like a lot of damage, it's certainly not as good as, you know, actually having those spells and having them be buffed, but it is still quite good. Yeah, the inventory system in FF1 is, can be rough. And, like, the healing items it doesn't heal a lot, it's not, like, earth-shattering, but it is very nice to have. Just to keep everybody alive. Yay! Don't intentionally ambiguous. Listen, this game fixed glitches, and that's all it was really intended to do. So I respect the decision to leave actual design elements as they were. Even if sometimes, yes, I would very much have preferred maybe we do something, maybe we don't do that. But I get why that decision was made. To be more true to the original while just working better. Yay, healing! Poisoned. The Peninsula Power is indeed a feature. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Which I should have done as soon as I left, but now I didn't. Now we need to get back to the airship. Because we need to turn in that rat tail. Nope, we're just running. Not dealing with your nonsense, enemies. Nope. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey! Stop it! I'm just trying to get back to my boat. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and cure that. Hooray! We have returned to the airship. Which means we can now go to Dragon Island. And I definitely remember where that is. It's over here. Which of these? Not that one. That one we went in. Might be this one? Can't remember. Oh, yep, it is, and I left immediately by mistake. Hold on. Back in. Come on. There we go. Woo! Hello, Bahamut. Hello, hello. I come bearing a tail. Yeah, Astos being able to insta-kill is, nonsense. It's very stupid. Anyway, we now have our upgrades. We have Gam, who is a Death Knight. We have Zeph, who has become a blue wizard. Rost is an elementalist, with an even more interesting hat. And Ing is a summoner, and blood weapon, we already had. Soul Eater. Sacrifice 10% of the portion of the amount of... Okay. Limit. I actually don't know how limit breaks work. I've never gotten limit breaks before. All melee damage. That sounds exhausting. Okay. I can now consume bats, everyone. He also got... learn and... Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Zeph now knows... Azure... Okay, you don't have anything exciting and interesting. Has terrain and has reserves because he can now sample an ability. And that means basically now, normally he has sort of one set of spells based on... Yes, yeah. The next item on the to-do list is we're going to consume bats. But yeah, normally Geomancer can only get one set of spells, but now he can sample spells to get a variety of them. In that he can basically bring terrain with him. And I think we're going to go with Plains, probably. Because it has a good healing spells. Yeah. Yeah, that global bat population, it's going real down. I actually don't remember if there's any chests in here, and I don't think I looked last time. There are not. I never remember which of these caves have... Oh, well, no. I'm busy. Goodbye. I got things to do. Anyway, how do I... No. How do I... Ah. Okay, R1. So let's see here. Tanglevine... Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and sample the grass terrain so that I always have that with me. Can you eat the bats that are actually the light warriors? Probably. No one's stopping me from eating bats. Alright. Go ahead and rest up. This should, among other things... I actually have no idea what spell slots I'm working with. Okay, so everyone's spell slots are about the same. Alright, to the Chaos Shrine. To consume the bats. I think the only bats in here are in Chaos's room, right? Am I misremembering that? Okay. Max HP up 25 points. Max HP up 28 points? Wait, is that... 350? Wow, those are just huge numbers. This is so silly. Why can I eat bats and gain so much bonus? My health went up by, like, 143. It's incredible. Oh, now I have Limit Break. That's exciting. I could probably just run away, but I'm just gonna use some spells anyway. Because it might actually be faster to just kill them. Oh, I wasn't going to stop. Let me be clear. I wasn't gonna stop. I'm just delighted. Alright, so next... There are bats in Marsh Cave, right? I'm remembering that correctly? I'm too far to the west. That is Marsh Cave. Too far south. That's what I am. Excuse me. Hello. You? Luck +1. Okay. Yeah, if I remember correctly, these will all give luck. Because they all give the same stat in the dungeon you find them in. And honestly, getting a bonus to, like, luck and or agility is going to be great for not getting ambushed constantly. Which is what we've spent most of the game actually doing. So, you know. Small boons. Consume. Can I? Yeah. Consume. Alright. And consume. Alright, I think that's all the bats, but let me check the 2 rooms, actually. I don't think there's any in the rooms, but... I don't always remember things, so better to check. It also means, even though I'll never come back here, the bats won't get in my way when I don't. That's exciting. Next up, there's some in Marsh Cave, right? I am remembering that correctly. Can I land here? I can. Alright, into the cave. Are there any past this room? I'm trying to remember. Ooh. I'm gonna have so many luck points? I'm trying to remember. There's like 30 bats in the Earth Cave. Yeah, Earth Cave is... I think that's gonna be next on our list, is... Earth Cave. Because we are gonna do nothing but consume bats for a bit here, everyone. Up. Are you saying it's up to get to all the bats? More bats are upper floor. Okay. Whee! Consume. Really? I have like 47. I've gained like 12 luck points and I'm still getting ambushed by every enemy. Terrain. Zeus. There's bats on every floor. Okay. Then we will go up and then we will go down. Hello. Consume. I am hungry for bats. Let me... Okay, I'm just gonna run from these fights, because they can't really do anything to me, and I have no need for what, like, piddling experience they give. None in there. I do wish I had a spell to leave dungeons more quickly. There. No, we're just leaving. Run away. Oh, I should have sold armor. Think there's any in here? No. Okay. We are done with this floor. So, it is time to head to the lower floor. Wow, there's so many encounters in here. I wonder if running is based on luck. Because I do seem to be succeeding at running more quickly than I used to be. Hey, run away. Yeah, everyone's very concerned, like, no, we're hunting down all these bats. It's like, okay. Gam, you okay, bud? You okay, bud? Alright. Consume. Okay. And we run! Okay. Run is level and luck based. Okay. Then I made a good choice coming here early in my bat hunting experience, because it means more luck means better chances to get away from fights. I mean, it doesn't help quite as much when everyone is paralyzed, but, you know. Small boons. Okay. Okay. We run away! And I need to restock on healing items too, don't I? Because I had to use a lot of heals in the, Citadel of Trials. Because the game, really didn't want me to be there when I was. Nope, Bat, you get over here. I am going to eat you. If I am remembering music, I think I actually came back here between streams and got all the treasures. So there are no more treasures down here. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. All of them were bad. Right. God, there's so many bats down here. Yeah, it is kind of grim with the bats in the Temple of Fiends. But you know what? I needed those extra hit points. They will serve their purpose in death of making Gam incredibly durable. No, I cannot. I have to. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yep. Bats. Yeah, I did a couple things off stream that I wanted to get done, but I didn't want to do on stream because it'd be not the most interesting. Oh, I got a first strike. Oh, those luck points are doing some wonders for me. Although I say that, and now I am on stream, and I'm eating bats one by one in every dungeon in the game, so... who can say what I'm about? Consume. Ever we must consume the bats. Alright. Alright, one floor left and we'll have cleared out the marsh cave. Unless I'm misremembering, this is... oh, intelligence up one. They're not boosting luck anymore down here. We're getting smarter. That's exciting. Just How exciting. Especially because that'll make his spells better. Not that he casts a ton of spells, but... Those boosts are pretty nice, at least. Okay. Eh. The smartest person in my party is going to be the one who doesn't cast spells very often. There you are. Oh, yeah. This is where the wizards hung out, so... It does make sense. Maybe they were also eating the bats? Maybe that's why they were such good wizards. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Mind players for them leftover brain, yeah. Consume. Ow. We run. I'm gonna try and cast Unicorn if we don't run away in time. Because Unicorn will cure status effects and also heal a little bit of HP. Which means I don't have to use a pure. Not that they cost, like, any amount of money now, but... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Run. Ew. We gotta get out of here. Come on. Yeah, I'm curious what Gam's intelligence is gonna look like after we eat all these bats. Because just thinking about this is just like a weird idea. This is a weird idea of mechanic, and I think it's very funny. And I know there's some down there. I'm gonna keep heading to the right, because I'm doing a grid system. So I don't miss any of the bats I need to consume. Oh, and I already missed one. Apparently. Ow. There's an out-of-bounds bat? That's incredible. Alright, now we head all the way over here. Ow. No, don't poison. What have I said about poisoning my party? Run, we unicorn. Oh. That's fine. Oh, also I'm not running. Well, listen, I know they were former heroes. They shall serve their purpose in death. Alright, looks like 2 more bats, and then we are done with the Marsh Cave. Yeah, I was reading up, and with multiple Dark Knights, you only get the benefit on whichever one is, like, visible. It doesn't apply to all of the characters, which kind of sucks. It's just a good reason to not use all Dark Knights. Alright, I'm curious, what is... His intelligence is 22? Honestly, what was his intelligence before? I feel like I've eaten 21 bats here. Was his intelligence, like, 3 when I came in here? Was Gam incredibly stupid? I mean, I'd believe it. Come on, let me leave. Go. It's like, I expected his intelligence to be high, and it's still... Oh, I mean, yeah, that is true. It is also, in a way, an incentive to all do one class. Because then you face interesting complications like that. I mean, I think if I were doing like an all Dark Knights challenge run, I would still just... I would just have one character eat them all anyway. And just like focus all those buffs on one really strong character. You got promoted like 10 levels early. Yeah, I know. You gotta get them class promotions. Also, if this game functions the way it did, functions the same way that it does in other versions, the upgraded classes actually have better class growths. So the sooner you upgrade your class, the better your stats will end up being, with the exception of Red Mage, where Red Mage and Red Wizard actually have the exact same stat growths. So it doesn't matter when you upgrade as a Red Mage. Oh, yeah, that would probably actually be smarter, Bradley. Give your front row character like all of the... I don't think there's no bats in here. Okay, I didn't think so. Oh, Matoya's Cave! Are there bats in Matoya's Cave? My brain is telling me there's bats in Matoya's Cave, but I have... Is Matoya's Cave? Where's Matoya's Cave? Where am I? That's the Dwarven Cave. There's no bats there. Don't interrupt me. Yeah, 20 luck, 10 int, and like 140-ish HP. No, there are no bats. Can you eat brooms? You know, I assume not, but I'm gonna check anyway because it'd be funny if the answer was yes. No, you cannot eat brooms. Big Sag, brooms are protected from my insatiable hunger. What is next on my list? Next up is the Earth Cavern. There's bunches of bats here, right? Are there bats? Are there bats before the final floor? I'm trying to remember where the bats are in the Earth Cavern. For some reason I feel like it's like they're not all over the place, they're just on the last floor. Oh, and now I don't have my map up. Hold on. FF1 Earth Cave map. Thank you. Yeah, because I'm not seeing any bats on this floor, but maybe there's more on other floors. No, there's definitely some on other floors. I remember now. I mean, Gam's not dumb, but he's not as smart as I would have expected. He has an intelligence of 22, which means he is still the dumbest person in the party. Second floor vampire and fourth floor. Okay. Ooh, vitality up by 1. Does that... Yeah. The Mount Gog music, which they also use here, is really, really good. As evidenced by it being background music in, like, probably more videos on my channel than it should be. Because it's just so good. Alright. We eat all of these bats. I don't even know what vitality does. Oh, that boosts later levels. Okay. That makes sense. Because I'm like... Because we got HP up. Alright. Like, I fully don't always remember what all of the stats in this game do. Alright. head down here. Where are we? Yeah, Gam's gonna have so much HP by the end of the game. He's going to be so strong. Which is good, because he's honestly been kind of disappointing for the first portion of this game. Just because he doesn't... He hits fairly hard, but he's really inaccurate, and his agility and luck are terrible. So if he ends up being better thanks to this, I will be thrilled. I mean, if nothing else, he has, like, a stupid amount of HP now. So I have used the Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster version of the Mount Gulg music. And I fully don't actually know how similar it is to the FF9 Mount Gulg music. I'm trying to remember, because it's a little different. It's good. I mean, all of the music in FF9 is incredible. Burn HP in a static value scaling level. Okay. Alright. Yay! Yeah, what's his vitality? 29? He probably has the highest vitality, right? Yeah, it's not even close. Okay. That's about what I figured. I mean, I feel like he should. He is a Dark Knight, and everyone else is a spellcaster. Alright, next. Oh, there's the only bats here are, like, at the end, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Or are they actually in the rooms? Do I need to be going into those rooms? Because I definitely have not been. Oh, no, there they are. I'm stupid. Strength up! Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, agreed. Alright, Distant Worlds? I have not. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't believe I have heard it. Alright. Yeah, gotta get these strengths ups. Okay, I do have to kill these cockatrices because they can turn my party to stone, and I don't want them to. And I would be very salty if they did. Chat, after we're done with Earth Cavern, do we know where... do we know where any more bats are? Oh, Wolf ran away. I'm trying to remember, are there any bats that that have been in dungeons we've already gone to? That we should go back and get more of? Or is it all like future? Are we in the futures market now for bats? Okay, maybe I have heard of them before. Because you saying they're in FF Orchestra music sounds familiar. Waterfall is the last thing I can remember. We haven't done Waterfall yet, so... I'm not... I will get those when I get them. I'm less concerned. If they're in new places, I'm not as concerned about them. Just kind of want to get the backtracking done so we can start. I have not done Waterfall Cavern yet. I'll probably do Mount Gulg first. Because I don't really think there's anything in Waterfall Cavern too exciting. Maybe there is. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Undead suck. Okay, if I fail to run away, I'm going to start murdering. Okay, cool. Alright, and... this is not the final area. Oh, but I do need to make a short side trip, because I went back and got a bunch of the treasure chests. that I had not gotten on prior run-throughs. And then was like, oh, I don't need to grab these bottom treasure chests. They don't even matter. And I'm wrong. For an assortment of reasons. Because I'm stupid. First, there's this this man who probably has a blue mage creature for me that I have not yet gotten the spell for. So let me level up. Yeah, I can probably take down a red dragon. He stated confidently. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's probably not great, but, you know... it's probably fine. I may have miscalculated somewhere in here. Okay. We're fine. We're totally fine. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we did it! We survived and I learned Blaze, and all it took was, my summoner dying. Listen, it's fine. We don't need to be fighting anything in here anyway. It's totally not a problem. Just heal everyone up a little bit. Okay. But there is actually another thing in here I want to grab. Yeah, Gam hits like a truck. Ah, bats. Eat. Agility up. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, wow, that hurt. Me heal Zeph back up, because that dealt 70 damage. Alright. Consume the agility bats. Make my Dark Knight the fastest Dark Knight in the world. Come on. Right. Consume. Yeah. I really need Zeph to stop dying, because he's the one who keeps losing experience, so he keeps ending up even more behind than he already was. Right. We run! Come on. No, don't do this. Don't. You run, you use Earth's Embrace, because I kind of want to just kill them all. If I must. Yes, yeah, the Temple of Fiends has bats, we already ate them. They gave, between them, like 140 HP. So. Mount Gulg has bats, yes. Okay. Yeah. I think once we're done with the Earth Cavern, we're gonna head to Mount Gulg next, because we haven't done any of the story stuff there, so that was next on the to-do list anyway. And we'll get the bats while exploring. Consume. Yeah, the other thing I forgot is there are treasures down here. Ow. Ow. Please stop. Oh, that's right, they're a boss. You can't run from them. That's right. That's right. No running from the wizards because they're bosses. By the most technical definition. Anyway, oh, right. Anyway. Nope. Leave me alone. cabin, which is not what I care about. Although, cabin's nice to have. Consume. And consume. And I believe that is the last bat in the dungeon. But also... No. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, there was something else in there. Okay. Oh, Zeph is dangerously low on health. Let me heal him up. The enemies aren't actually dealing that much damage, but... the more characters I have alive, the more they run. Oh, there's more down here. Okay, cool. Cool. More! Alright. And these are the strength bats. The red bats are the good ones. Strength and agility are the best. Run's been good. I've been having a lot of fun. The party is mostly very, very good. Seth wants to die for some reason. Yeah, it's mostly been going quite well. We're currently... We've unlocked the class upgrade a little earlier than the game really wanted us to. But what that means is I'm now running around consuming bats for stat upgrades. And we've gotten... Our Dark Knight is now incredibly strong. He's... Actually, I'm curious what his agility looks like. Yeah, 30 agility, so I think, yeah, he's easily the fastest character in the party by a factor of, like, 2. Yeah, I have looked up how to get all the blue mage spells. I know there's a couple I could probably get right now that I don't have yet. I'll be honest, if they end up being too annoying, I'm just not gonna learn them all. Yeah, I have consumed, so many bats. And they all give a little bit of stat buffs, so... Gam is way stronger than he should be at this point in the game, and I'm okay with that. Alright. So... let's go back to... Cornelia, because I need to revive my summoner and buy some items. And this is the cheapest place to do that. Whee! Are you talking about the bells you can get? Because if so, I don't actually... I don't remember where the bells are. I know you can get, there's like 6 bells you can get, and you can turn them in to make the best bell. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of float shenanigans. Okay. So, oh, I'm gonna run by the armor shop and sell some of the trash I have. Okay, I'm gonna sell the trash I have. Gam has a silver ring. This is worthless. Zeph has a silver ring. It is worthless. Rost has gloves, which are worthless. And all of those are good. Yeah, there's like bells around, and I don't know where they are. Yeah, I looked up where they were, and I thought there was one in the Earth Cavern, but I didn't. I opened all the chests, I think, and I did not find it. So at some point, I will probably need to go back through. And I know there's one in the Ice Cavern, but we haven't even gotten all the treasures in the Ice Cavern because our first foray into the Ice Cavern nearly got me killed. And I tried to go back to get all the treasure chests, and it got me killed twice. And then I gave up. Whee! We're in Gulg. Oh, there we go. Elementalist will be leading the party for most of this dungeon, because so long as the Elementalist is in the front of the party, we don't take damage on fire tiles. Nope, don't use the iron. That's not what I meant. Yes. Yeah, the thief only bell in the Earth Cavern's on like floor 2, and the other one's supposed to be on floor 5, but I don't know where it is. On floor 5, so I got confused. At some point I'll make like a dedicated effort to find it, but at least for now, I don't really care that much about the bells until I am at a point where I can get all 6 and turn them in for the best bell. And then I will care about them a lot. What do I have here? Fire, 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 fire. Okay. Well, let's go firewall then. Zeus. This firewall heals, it makes me resist fire. How much impact that will actually have is an open question. It's very exciting. I'm actually confused why Gamma's not going first, considering he has the highest agility by a huge margin. Yeah, the bells boost damage, but then I have to micromanage which bell I have equipped, and I'm stupid, so I'm not going to do that. Because of who I am as a person. So I'm just waiting until I can get the best bell. Oh, yeah, this is also FF1, where turns are... where turn order is completely random for some reason. Do I dare use Blizzard to save time? I think I dare use Blizzard to save time. Yay, Magma Surge! Wow, he just dealt 240 damage. I guess Zeph also dealt 240 damage, but Zeph had to use a spell slot for that. Let's go ahead and use heal. Oh, that's also true. Just sample and bring the element I have the bell for. Well, maybe I will get a bell at some point. Presumably there is a bell in the fire cavern. So in theory, okay, I'm gonna start running from non-required encounters because this is... Yeah, because there should be a bell in here as well that I can grab. That will presumably boost, I would assume, fire damage. And I think these are the enemies I can't run from. Blizzard, use Firewall for some defense, and then Zeus. Yeah, his damage is quite good. Which, I mean, with all the strength buffs he got, his damage better be good. Yeah, 140. Yeah, I think now that Gam has higher agility, higher strength, he's definitely gonna be coming out on top as my damage dealer. Yeah. Silver Helm, Silver Gauntlets... Trash, trash, trash. Let's heal, just to get everyone little HP up. To be fair, Zeph just did 180 damage, which is also quite good. I mean, it was a crit, and Gam dealt more with not a crit, but still. Pure... money... Mm. Mm. Oh. Yay! Yes, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We have indeed, we've reached the holiday times, and everyone's having the holiday times. Whatever that means for you. Let's go ahead and firewall, and let's go ahead and heal as well. I don't think I actually healed there, did I? Silver Axe? I don't think that does anything for me, right? No one can equip that. That's worse. Oh, the ice. Oh, I have. Where did I get this ice sword? Let me just grab this ice sword and equip it, because I fully missed that I got this ice sword, and it is just better, especially in the context of this dungeon. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the first slot as well. Sorry, what was this? Silver shield? Do I have any junk to throw out? No. So... And that's a heal. Okay, so the rest of that's garbage. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna attack and see... Because Zeph is now dealing ice damage, in theory, so in theory he'll hit pretty hard, and I think between 175 and 162. Okay, yeah. No need for anything fancy, just attack with swords. While I try and get some heals off. Some in-battle healing off, because it's free. Yeah, if there's a lot of enemies, I'll still use, like, a multi-target attack, but there's really just no reason to do it. And actually, I'm mostly running from fights that are not, like, mandatory. Money! Like, these guys are mandatory. We'll go ahead and firewall again, and heal. I do wish the heal staff healed a little more here. Does not heal a lot. Okay. And this is, I think, the most annoying treasure to grab in the entire game. Because it's, like, down a maze you have to run down and then run all the way back. And I think I normally skip it because it's trash in the Pixel Remaster version. But I don't know what it is. I didn't mean to attack. Ow, ow, don't. But I don't know what it is in this version, so I do have to run all the way here. Get into a fight. Yeah, I'm out of firewalls, so I'll just terrain, heal. I have to run all the way around. Yeah. There's definitely a lot more mazes in these early Final Fantasies that probably don't need to be there. I'll go ahead and train and heal. Oh, I did... No, I did buy more healing items. That's right. That's why I couldn't pick up any in the chest earlier. Giant. Is that a big sword? Nope. Feared by giants. It is weaker than either of the swords I already have. Fantastic. It's garbage. Into the trash with it. I will sell it when next I am in town, so it doesn't clog up my inventory. Oh, I just realized Gam actually is down a decent chunk of HP. Probably because I'm not healing as much, because I don't need to heal. I think I am actually just going to use Blizzard on these guys, because they can very quickly threaten to kill my entire party, and I'd prefer not to die. Like I said, they can threaten to kill my entire party. There we go. Oh, for bloody... fine. To be fair, I don't have to redo any of the fights I've done, because this whole chest area is fully skippable. It just means I have to, like, leave and go revive him before I can resume my dungeoneering. So, let's leave real quick. And go to Melmond. I assume you have... Yeah, you have a heart person. Alright. Yeah, the red gargoyles are honestly one of the scariest enemies, because they show up in huge groups, and then cast Fire 2. Have I learned your spell? I want to say the answer's no. I think I tried and then it didn't work for some reason. Oh, I'm starting to see why it didn't work. Well. Okay. That's probably fine. It's just... Okay. And I learned Swirl. And I don't even know what level that is. Level 5? Oh, it's a water element spell. That's nice, actually. Alright, let's get Ing back up. Yeah. Yeah, we now take you live to Ing. Ing, how's the floor doing? Let me actually buy a few more houses while I'm here. Anything else? Okay. Well, I learned Swirl, so that's always nice. Nice higher tier water elemental spell. Although if I recall, Merilith is resistant to like all elements in this game. So I don't actually know if that's gonna do anything for me. But, you know, more options better. And the fun thing about Geomancer is because they don't take floor tile damage, and enemies don't show up on floor tile damage, on tiles that deal damage, I'm actually incentivized to stay on those because I won't get random encounters. So, I'm gonna try and stay in the lava as much as possible, because then I don't have to worry about it. Alright. Okay. Which kind of makes this dungeon actually a little freer than it otherwise would be. Okay. No. In retrospect, I probably should have a map open, but I don't. Merilith is weak to water in this version. Okay. Because, yeah, I knew it wasn't an element in the original. But, yeah, if she's weak to it, that's actually super useful to have. Okay. Alright, attack, attack. Let's go ahead and terrain, and let's just heal. Get some healing off. Well, I guess we won't get some healing off. We'll get no healing off because we're killing things too quickly. Gam got up a level and earned 32 HP. Nice. Rost got 4. Soft. No, don't. Okay. Alright. We train. And we heal. Will I get a heal off? I did! Yay! And money. At some point I should actually go to, like, the, I have access to, like, several new towns because airship. And it occurs to me I have not, actually bought anything in those new towns. I think because I didn't have the money, but I should have the money now. Pure money. Hotspot, fantastic. We love hitting the fire snake with fire. Ing is up a level. He is... okay, he's still ahead. Flame Shield is trash for me. But... I think I'm gonna drop this Silver Helm. Only because I think that Flame Shield may actually be worth more to sell. An Ice Sword, which... don't I already have one of those? I indeed now have 2 Ice Swords. Well, no one in my party can dual wield, so... nope, that's not what I meant. Yeah. We love dealing 300 damage. It's my favorite thing. Especially when the party is level 16. So yeah, no one in my party can equip that Flame Shield, but I think it sells more than the Silver Helm. One's a longsword, the other is a greatsword? Oh, really? They looked like they had the same icon to me. Let me double check that, because if one of them is a greatsword, then Gam can use it. And I just misread it. No, both ice swords are identical. They are the same sword. Let's see here. Wizard Ogres. Yeah, I do. To be fair, I do feel like the some of the equipment icons could probably have used some work, because the greatsword and the swords all look the same, unless you're like really looking at them a lot. No, I'm not fighting you. I don't need your nonsense, worm. Money. A house. Nothing at all. Alright. Nope. Run on the lava. The lava will keep you safe. Money. Yeah. Do you think this will be a clear this stream or probably next? Definitely not this stream. No, burn status, to my knowledge, was not in the original. If it is, I'd be shocked, but we will definitely not clear it this week. I mean, this stream. Because we getting the class upgrade and all those stats does do a lot for our momentum, but there's still a lot we have to get through. And FF1 can be a bit of a slow game. Will it be next stream? I don't know. I'm a little concerned about the Temple of the Fiend, the Chaos Shrine. Because that is a long dungeon with a lot of bosses in it. So there's the concern, one, it is just a long dungeon, and two, if I die, I could accidentally lose a lot of progress. So I think it'll only be a couple more streams because we're making great progress. I just don't know if it'll be next stream or the stream after. My guess would be the stream after, but it's hard to say. Alright. And then from there, I don't know. We'll do something else. I don't know what we'll do next. Scale armor. I don't know. Let's drop the... Don't drop the Zeus. The silver. Okay, there we go. Scale armor? I don't even think that's good, but... 32 minus 10? Oh, that's actually really good. Heck yeah. 32 minus 10 is great. Love that. Oh, I can't run from this. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's one of those. The first half of it takes like half of the playthrough is getting up to beating the first fiend. So it seems like you're making no progress, and then you make all the progress all at once. So we are closer to the end of the game than it feels just based on how long we have been playing and how many fiends there are left to go, but... Oh, I can't run from these? Interesting. But especially once you get the airship and you get the class upgrade, the game starts to fly by. Box is empty. Oh no. Can I run from red giants? Yes. Oh, yeah. We should be good, Possum. Thank you for the reminder that I need to go buy the ferry, though. Because I think the next thing I was going to do is buy equipment at the new towns I have, and I should buy the ferry first. So I actually have money to buy the ferry. Because that would be a very me thing to do. Okay. Empty. We head up this way. Chance to strike first, and of course by that you mean leave. Empty. I love how there's empty treasure chests. I was able to run from that one. Interesting. Lava axe. Wait, what class even equips axes in this game? Do warriors get axes? Let's see here. What's my favorite job class? Do you mean in this specifically, or Final Fantasy in general? The flame bell! Everyone, I found one of the bells. Everyone be proud of me. I managed to do a thing. Actually, don't know. Do I equip that? Well then, it's just geomancy. Oh, Beastmaster gets axes in this. Interesting. Side order of warrior. But yeah, if we're talking like Final Fantasy in general, I am a big fan of blue mages. They're just a fun, silly class who is usually, like, stupidly strong. But they do require a lot of work. I'm also a sucker for what if this wizard had a sword? It's just wizard with a sword, which is already my jam, combined with, and also a bunch of weird overpowered spells that all do weird things. Because that is exactly my jam. Hey, Zeph's level 17 now. Yay, let's go ahead and heal before I die. So yeah, like, Blue Mage is probably my favorite. Red Mage is probably a second because they often fill a similar, like, sword spell niche. The only problem with Red Mages is they're often not well designed, in my opinion, as I have said on many occasions. 34 minus 10. Well, this is just better. Okay, well. And then I'm also a fan of black mages, because sometimes you just like to destroy your enemies with offensive magic, and that's real fun to do. Although that also suffers a bit in some games where offensive magic isn't good. Yeah, FF5 has Necromancer as a GBA job. I don't think it really exists other than that. Yeah. It's time! Okay, let's see here. What have we got? Go ahead and Blood Weapon, because why not? Oh, and I can do my new thing. Convergence, which lets me focus a spell onto a single target that would normally target multiple targets. So Swirl will only hit one target, but it'll deal more damage. And there is only one target. Then let's Firewall to buff defense. And let's summon Titan just to be silly. Oh, I probably should have healed before I entered this fight, but I was going to start with Firewall anyway. Oh, Gam's dead. Gam has died in a single hit. That's not ideal. Of course, she would get a bloody... Of course, she would get a very, very cheeky nonsense off. No, I do not want that. What do we have here? Don't really have anything great. Oof. And she's dead. Yeah. Fight magic. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't at full HP, but he was close. And then she just got a crit off, so, well, that's fine. The good news is bosses in this game don't have a lot of HP. Also, I think Swirl... Convergence swirled at like 400 damage, which is a powerful turn 1 opener, which I appreciate, because otherwise I was going to die. Let's see here, Gam. Alright, but that is 2 fiends down. But yeah, very, very shocking that, he was able to deal that much damage, but, you know, what can you do? Also, I didn't see any bats. Yeah, I didn't see any bats in Mount Gold, so I don't think there were any, because I was fairly thorough with my exploration. But anyway, let's check out... There are... Oh, I... should actually go sell Stiff. Hold on. I forgot. I'm full up on garbage in my inventory. Hold on. Oop-a-doo. There we go. Alright, let's to the armor shop, where we're going to sell scale armor because it's worthless, flame shield because it's worthless. It also did sell for more than the silver helm, so I was correct about that. Iron armor because it's worthless, and no, nothing there. You don't have anything I care about. Yeah, I respect that. Thief is very nice to have in many games, even if they don't end up being your primary. Yeah, all of this is garbage. Let me check the weapon shop. I'm sure these are garbage too, right? Oh, 47 minus 10? What does his weapon have? Oh, he already has a cobalt sword. Never mind. Alright, all of these are bad, so let's go ahead and sell them. No, don't sell the cobalt sword. Seth has... Oh, I should keep the coral sword, shouldn't... Well, nah. I think the damage is just too low for me to care. I will keep the silver sword since his ice weapon has an element to it. So... Ing... Sell that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely considered having a Oh, I can rub and stun. Let me teach him how to rub and stun. But yes, I was tempted to use a white mage, but ultimately I wanted to use classes that I don't have. Yes, thank you, Das. I'm gonna go buy the fairy first, and then I will go to the ice cavern. Because if I don't buy it now, I'm going to forget, and I'm going to spend all my money, and then I'm going to be annoyed that I don't have the money I need. But yes, I was tempted to start with a white mage, but ultimately decided to do a run, to at least do one run, with only classes that were not in the original. Hello, Fluffy Panda. Yeah, we haven't really gotten a traditional, like, Final Fantasy in a while. It's 14 is kind of the closest with, like, job class stuff because it's an MMO, but that doesn't really count, and 15 and 16 are very much different experiences. So I don't know what they're going to be doing for Final Fantasy 17. I am excited. Oh, they sell stuff here. Interesting. They sell 3 pages of stuff here. Oh, they sell all the, like, weapons that you could get other places so you could buy them back again. In case you sold them. At least that is my guess of why these are here. I mean, they're all garbage, so I'm not going to, but that's actually cool. I do like having a shop that sells those items. Especially considering how limited your inventory in this game actually is. Ow. Ow. Game just did 400 damage. Doing big damage here. Okay, we have the fairy. Now we can go clear out the ice cavern, which we've already gotten the floater, so we don't need to grab that. But I know there's a bunch of items here, and I kind of want to grab all of them. I'm also just sort of flying around in a random area because I don't know where I'm going, because I'm stupid. There we go. Alright, tent up. You can get per rings, you can briefly grind the eye at the end without worrying about its instant death attack. Ooh, one-shot vampire with a crit. Nice. That's actually a good point. Where do you get protect rings? Because, yeah, there is a lot of status nonsense in here. I think Stranger... Because, yeah, actually having some status immunity would not be the worst thing in the world. Considering how many things have status, effects. The place you get the Oxy Ale. Okay. I do know where that is. Oh, I didn't mean to attack there. You buy him in Gaia. Okay. And actually, yeah, that's fine. I can finish exploring the Ice Cavern off stream because, frankly, I don't think there's going to be anything good there. Because we're kind of already past that point, but I still want to get all the items because there is at least a bell there. And this is... A fairy appeared and then was gone. Status is from attacks bypass immunity. Oh, well, that's stupid. That's silly. This game is so silly. There's one... No, I'm not probably ever gonna buy that. Alright, let me check the weapon shop. Ooh, an Onyx Greatsword. It does more damage, and I want it. Anyway. I think it's really inaccurate, but it has more damage and more crit. Oh, I also didn't equip it. Okay. Okay, so pro rings. Well, I'm gonna buy my one pro ring, because that's all I can equip. And I will have to buy more later. May have to do some money grinding at some point to get my numbies up. I don't sell... No. I didn't think the item shops really changed in any version of the game. Let's see here. Ah. Hello, fairy. There we go. Alright, I have the Oxy Ale. Trying to decide. Maybe I do the waterfall now? 'Cause I feel like there are some decent items there. And I can swing by the town on the way. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Ow. Ow. Don't poison me, you little butt. Oh, well. I've cured the poison, everyone. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of... I think the death mechanics in this game are bad. Yes. Yeah, I believe they do have life magic that can be used out of combat. I don't think that makes it better. But that does at least mitigate it somewhat. Let's see here. I assume all the same stuff. That is what I thought. I actually don't know... Automatically inflict darkness on one... No. Absolute trash. Trash garbage, I say. Okay. Alright. Whee! We up the river. Okay. We'll just terrain and Zeus. Oh yeah, I'm mostly heading up here because I know there's some items in the waterfall cave that might end up being kind of useful. I mean, we'll see. Worst thing they can be is sellable. Heal. Hey Zeph, I can't help but notice you don't have a lot of HP. I'm gonna need you to deal with that. Alright. Let's heal Zeph. A lot, because the healing items in this game are bad. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. It's fine. And I actually don't know where the treasures are in this place, so... Hold up one moment. I look up a map. They are all at the very end. Okay. Oh! Everyone, be excited. It is consume time. Yeah, I would definitely love to have some support spells available to me. That would be great. I think that's like the biggest thing that I'm not super loving about the Blue Mage in this game. Is there just aren't... It's just offensive blue magic, which is like usually sort of meh. I do not have healing, so... And like, it's not... Like, Zeph is still good, and when he hits enemies, he does deal a lot of damage usually, but... There's just... He doesn't have quite enough for Blue Mage to be as effective as I'd like. Yeah. And I know at least in part or in full that just came from a desire to not add a bunch of spells to this version for the Blue Mage and just use the spells enemies already had. But it limits them in ways they are not typically limited in a Final Fantasy game. You to be consumed. Let's go ahead and cremate, I guess. Close in and heal. I think most of them will just die. Right. And, like, that's just... They would have to, like, add... They would have had to add those spells and then add them to monsters who didn't already have them. So, I get I get not wanting to do that. But on the other hand, I'd like to have White Wind and Big Guard, so... What can I say? I'm a hypocrite. I'm just done dealing with these mud golems. Are we fast? Oh gosh, yeah, no. The fact that attacks, like, roll over to the next viable target is amazing. And I think it's a setting, if you want to, like, play more traditionally. You can have it set up so it still attacks an empty slot if you kill an enemy. I don't know why you would do that, but... That's true, they did also add unique enemies to the Astral Plane, so... Who can say? Ooh, this... Let's go ahead and blaze. I would like this fight to not be happening, because that's a lot of nonsense. Oh, right. I forgot. Blaze deals a ton of damage. I do have to do that fight again to leave, though, so... Ooh, Coral Greatsword, a ribbon, a cube, Wizard Staff, yes, music. In the original release of this game, of Final Fantasy 1, I should say, if you targeted an enemy and that enemy died, any other attacks against them were wasted that turn. It wasn't good. Defense sword. That's right. No one can. I can't equip the defense sword. Coral sword deals bonus damage. I think it's garbage. I think everything is garbage. Kind of shiny garbage, but still kind of garbage. Yeah. But I'll keep the Coral Greatsword at least, because when I go into the Sunken Shrine, that will be very useful there, because most enemies there are weak to lightning, if not all. Oh, can you cast something with the defense sword? I did not. I should have checked that, actually. Ruse? I don't know what Ruse does. What spell is Ruse? Is that, like, evasion? Ow. Let me heal. Probably cast a healing spell with Rost at some point. Get some actual healing out. Plus 80 evade. Okay. Like image. Okay, cool. That's kind of what I thought, but I don't always know the, I'm a lot more familiar with the spell names from the FF1 remaster. Or Pixel remaster, so I don't always know what they were originally called. So it sometimes throws me off. Well, it is very strong. If I'm remembering, Ruse normally can only be cast on the caster. So it's good for your, like, white mage. But for most of the game, you can't really use it on anyone else. And even now, you can only use it on the character who is, like, holding the defense sword. Which is Zeph, which will be nice, because maybe he'll die less. Maybe he'll simply stop dying constantly. Don't poison me, you little... Don't poison me, you little something something. How much money do I have? 54,000? Okay. Whee! Alright, we're gonna go back over to... not here. Here, real quick. Because I know I have enough money to buy some things. And then I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go back to the ice cavern or if I'm just going to drop into the sunken shrine. Yes, Zeph. Nope. Lost. Wait, did I not? Oh, I don't have room for any equipment. Oh, I forgot. Okay, ribbon. I'm going to give the ribbon to Ing, because he's the only one who can cure statuses in combat reliably. So he gets the ribbon. For a ring, yeah. I'm just gonna sell... Those are just better than gloves. So you should equip... Although the pro ring is also gloves, so... You gain nothing by doing that. Okay. So we sell the water gloves because I'm not going to use them. We sell the regular gloves because they are very out of date. Sell the earth gloves because we're not going to use them. We buy a pro ring for Zeph. And now we have pro rings on everyone except Ing, because I cannot afford another pair of gloves at this time, but I will get one at some point. And also, Ing has a ribbon, so that at least helps. And sell the cap, because I don't need it. Okay. Oh, and I should check. Do I have any swords I can sell? Wizard Staff I want to keep, because it's free confusion. Coral Sword I want to keep for now. Silver Sword I want to keep for now. Defender I want to keep for now. You only have one weapon, and you only have one weapon. Okay. So, no weapons to sell, but I will give the... shift these around so their main equipment's in the first slot, because that's what I want. Okay. Yeah, ribbon gives all the resist. That's why I'm like, I don't need one. I mean, I'll probably buy a protect ring for Ing anyway, just because it has more defense than the basic gloves do, but I don't need them. I kind of want to do Ice Cavern to get the remaining treasures here real quick. Given how much stronger the party is, this shouldn't take very long. Yeah, the Dark Knight sprite is really good. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a pretty big fan of most of the sprite work in the Renaissance version. Sure. Let's go Zeus as well. Okay, so Whiteout deals no damage. Good to know. Oh, I didn't mean to attack with Ing. Oops. There we go. How slow am I leveling up right now? Pretty slow. Okay. I was just curious. Oh, chat, how do limit breaks work in this? Can I just use them whenever? I was unclear exactly how that mechanic worked. Alright. Run. We're just gonna run from everything I can, because I don't really care that much. Once per in-visit. Okay. Yes, yeah, I will lead Geomancer Once I get to the damaging ice floors. No. Don't fail to run. Get out of there, everyone. Gamma's just tanking hits. Okay, this is a fight. Ha! Can't auto-kill me, buddy. Oh, that's not what I want. We'll go ahead and cremate. I don't know. Let's Ice Wall just to get some healing in, and then Zeus. Oh, okay. Well. First one to hit a kill. I think that was a spell crit. Once per character per invisit, only, not any other rest. Red Mage limit is silly. Okay. Yay! I found cloth? That has to be... Okay, well... I'm just gonna immediately drop that so it's not sitting in my inventory taking up space. Hey, the Ice Bell! That is what I was looking for. And the Fire Sword. I guess I'll give to you? I don't know that I'm actually going to use the Fire Sword ever, but... we'll see. Anyway, drop into the hole. This is a mandatory fight. But I think reserves... and Zeus. Should probably handle them all. Ow. Ooh. Shining Flare dealing good damage. Tough encounter in front of a garbage treasure. Yep. They love them their jokes. They're so funny. Oh, Frost Dragon. Let's not mess around. Ice Wall to resist ice, and then we'll Blaze, because that's going to deal a lot of damage. 280 and 300. Yeah. I'll have to do that again to get out of this room, but... fortunately, I have 2 spell slots. Ice Armor? Is Ice Armor good? Not particularly. Just takes up space, and the Silver Gauntlets are trash. Oh, there's only one of them now. Well, Convergence with Cremate, then. Reserves, let's just go ahead and Terrain, and we'll just heal, because I don't think I need... yeah, never mind. Oh, yeah, the bonus from the Fire Bell. Because I think I have that equipped. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove these from existence. And there we go. 154, pretty good. Ow. No, they're not even dealing that much damage. I guess we're a little higher level than we were the last time we were here. Okay, no, I don't need to head this way. I need to head this way. Oh, I do need to head down there, though. Just to get all the chests out of here. Ow. Rude. No, I'm not dealing with you, Red Bones. You're not interesting to me. Money, money, more money, crash, money, money, and required encounter. Ooh, glad I went first, because these things can be a real headache to deal with. Let's go ahead and Zeus, because I want to kill these. Because if there's a lot of them, and if they spam Frost, it can be a real bad news. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad they made modifications to the existing classes when they made this, because I've definitely, having done... Oh, I can't run from you? Okay. Having done challenge runs with 5 of the 6 basic classes, I have some notes about them. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the spell slots come back on reserves. I would guess they don't, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, Bard was one I was thinking about as well. Because yes, my understanding is it actually can do things. Ice pick, that's garbage. Run, run, run. No, we're leaving. We leave. Here we go. Heal. An axe I don't care about. Reserve slots only refresh on recollect. Oh, like I have to like recollect it to get their spell slots. So like even an inn doesn't bring them back? Interesting. Well then definitely good to grab to focus on a convenient terrain to go back to. Oh my gosh. Please just move over to the run button and let me leave this encounter. $10,000. Don't fall down the pit. Money. Okay, I have to kill all of you. I guess we'll just Blizzard for funsies. Terrain. Let's heal up. Get a little bit of healing. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Letting them reserve an entire list of spells is already kind of bonkers, so... It makes sense that they don't just let you do it infinitely. I'd do a solo in it. Yeah. So my Red Mage playthrough, I think Red Mages can kind of be a little... They struggle to fill a niche that isn't just buffing one character to deal damage, which, to be fair, is a problem most classes suffer from. I believe I still did rank FF1 Red Mage as the best Red Mage of the ones I played. Because I think FF1 Red Mage is actually quite good. Or at least quite well designed, I think I would call it. Alright. Ice Cavern done. Let's go sell all the things. And then I believe it's time for the Sunken Shrine. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. We'll go to the weapon shop first. Gam, we can sell this crystal harp. And this ice pick. We can sell... Is there anywhere I would use the flame sword? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Not selling the bell, but we are selling the axe. We're not selling anything for you. And then armor. The ice and flame armor are identical. I think I'll... hesitant to... Well, okay. Definitely sell the silver gloves, because they're garbage. Definitely sell the ice shield. No one can even use it. Definitely don't sell Zeus. So I can buy a pro ring. No. No. Just give it to Frost for now, I guess. Okay. Okay. Just for a little extra defense. And then, no. And then we sell gloves. Gold ring, absorb 24 body. Is that actually, that might actually be good, isn't it? Zeph's body armor is weaker. And you have a silver ring, so I know that's weaker. Okay, so let's buy a gold ring for Zeph. Because hoo boy, does he love to die. And I would very much prefer it if he didn't die. It would make me very happy for him to live actual amounts of time. And then I can sell this silver armor. Oh, yeah. I will definitely be picking up the Giant's gloves. I am so very aware of how strong they are. Alright, we rest. Yeah, Black Mage suffers in the original because they don't even get a damage buff for their intelligence, so in many cases Red Mage is just better because they're a little more versatile and are effectively the same. And by the end of the game, all you should really be doing is buffing your one physical attacker anyway. And Red Mages can do that just as well as Black Mage, but they're more durable, so... Oh, I need to restock on my... I need to sample. What does Forest have? Oh, chance to inflict slow, KO on one enemy... Sure. Grab that. Alright. Oh. Yeah, no, Sage is not in this game. As a class, I like it, mostly. Obviously, in, like, FF3, it's, really strong. Oh, actually, is this a blue mage person? Can you... move. You look like a blue mage person. Nope. You a blue mage person? Nope. Okay. But I like Sage. I think in most games you'd have to do a decent amount to make them, like, not unbalanced. Oh, I have so many opinions about Red Mage in Final Fantasy 3 and 5. In that I don't think they're very good. Or well designed. Or should be in those games. What am I doing? Sunken Shrine. I'm looking up the map. I'm full of opinions. Right. And I believe I go to the right first. Yeah, I would say they kind of are superfluous. Reduces magical damage 50%, reduces physical attack power of all foes, fire damage, water damage. Interesting. I think you have to do something to make them more interesting. Like Final Fantasy 3, they're just the best spellcasting class, kind of. with an asterisk next to it, I guess. And I'm trying to think what other Final Fantasies they even appear in. Oh yeah, there's Leonora in the After Years. I used her in my first playthrough of that, but she learns her spells so late. So like she just doesn't learn a lot of the spells that are like good until it's too late for her to make the most use of them. Oh, yeah. Melmint has life. That's right. Yeah. But yeah, I think... I'm not really sure what you do with Sage. It's like... It appears as a class in FF3, and it's kind of just the best mage, although it has fewer spellcasts and worse damage scaling, so how well it actually does it being the best is up for debate. Tella is a sage in 4, and he knows all the magic, but has, like, no MP. And then Fusoya is basically a sage. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's Final Fantasy XIV that's just like, hey, what if we gave them a gun? What if we gave them a really cool gun? And you know what? I respect that. Alright. There's probably nothing in here. No. Okay. I respect any class that's like, hey, we don't know what to do here. We're just gonna give you a gun to heal with. Let me go this way. Oh. Didn't mean to go up these stairs. Maybe I did mean to go up these stairs? The Sunken Shrine is so confusing. Let's see. At least I have these Zeus gauntlets on. Being able to cast Thundara on... Or being able to cast Lit 2, I guess we call it. Is very nice in the water dungeon. Yeah, the world threatened to end and sages were like, don't worry, I have this gun. Or I guess I have many guns is more accurate, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. I want to head this way first. Money! Opal! Is that good? It is! Ooh, an opal ring. I am once more going to equip that on Zeph, because he's God's fragilest soldier. And I need him to not die. Okay. Go this way. Opal gauntlets? Are those good? No one can use them. Fantastic. So, no. I found the slab, which I did need. And, opal helmet. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of this ice armor. I don't care about it. It's probably bad anyway. Well, I can't equip the opal helmet, so... Strict downgrade, I guess. Let's see. Should be treasures here. Money. an ancient dagger, which I'm sure no one can use, and it doesn't have a spell on it, so it's garbage. Trash. Money. Alright. Money, considerably more money. Trash. And a shield that... I'm gonna go ahead and drop this opal helmet just to look at the shield, even though I'm sure no one in my party can equip it. Look, no one can equip it. Let's get out of here. That is... Yes, that's all the rooms. Successfully explored. Okay, now... Zeus. Lit 2's fairly nice. There is something very funny about the idea. Like, people, like, put these items in chests, and they're like, here are my 2 treasure chests. One has 10 gold, and the other has 10,000 gold. And both are equally important to me because I do not understand how currency works. Ooh, Gam leveled up. He has... Good lord, Gam has so much HP. A mage staff. That's fire, right? Yay, I have fire too. I'll just give that to Ing. So Ing can... So Ing can continue cosplaying as a black mage, I guess. Which I guess is what he's doing now. Okay, attack. Oh, I didn't equip the Cobalt Sword on Gam, did I? He's still using his... Not Cobalt. Coral? He's not using his Lightning Sword, and he should be using his Lightning Sword. Let me... double check that after this combat. Yeah, Goblin does deal a lot of damage. I just don't want to use it all the time because... Yes, switch him over to the Coral Sword. Because I want to save my MP. Also, it's competing with Kieran, which gives regen. And given that my healing abilities are pretty limited, I want to, like, maintain the spellcast as best I can. I say, and then heal everyone by 100 HP every time. 418 damage. Yeah, no, I should have been using the Coral Sword the whole time. I'm silly. What can you do? And then there's another treasure in here. $20. And then I think there's just one more item on this floor. I can also start running from enemies, because I really don't... Oh, Okay, I'm wrong. I can't start running from enemies. Apparently that was a lie. Survey says that was a lie. I'm gonna heal. Because apparently these ghosts don't think I should be able to run from enemies. And I think that's rude. Rude, rude, rude. Let's heal again. Maybe we'll get it off. Maybe we won't. We will not. That's okay. Alright, and then there should be one more item up here. Opal armor. Oh, let's throw away this opal shield to pick up this opal armor just so I've acquired it. And then find out I can't equip it. I can't equip it. Which I already was basically certain of. Let's go ahead and use some magic here. And I think the reason I'm going to do that is because I basically have to go back to the entrance to progress any further. So I think I'm going to leave, rest up, and then come back in to save progress. Yeah, apparently ghosts are bosses. It's very exciting. Oh, the guarded chest. Okay, yep. Okay. I kind of want to run from these, but I also don't want to fail to run from these. So I'm going to murder them all. Because there are a lot of them, and if they have anything nasty about them, they could cause some problems. I really wish Zeph had a different all-target spell. Because right now I have ice, water, and fire, none of which is going to be super effective against these water creatures. Which is a real bummer. Oh, also, doesn't the Light Axe do something? The Light Axe casts Harm 2. Oh, here you go, Ing. You can now cast Lightning, Fire, Healing. What all do you have? Yeah. Ing can now cast Fire 2, Lit 2, Harm 2, and Heal. Ing is cosplaying as a red mage today. And I cannot run from these. But I can light them on fire. And... oh, I should have used mage to just deal fire damage. Brought my red mage Ing here. Although I guess he can't, he has no physical capabilities, so he's kind of closer to a sage. Ooh, that blaze damage is good. Nice. Alright, and now I will leave. So I can rest and get all my spellcast back, and then I will resume. Oh, that's true. Reds can't cast heal or harm, actually. Alright. We heal. And we head back into the sunken shrine. Nope, dropping things. Ing's an artificer, yeah. Alright, we run. Because I don't want to deal with these enemies. And where are we? Not there, not there. Here we are. Right. We head up through the top left. Alright, well, I can't run from this enemy group either, for some reason. Something about this enemy group prefers that I stick around. Alright, let's heal. Goodbye, Naga. Alright, have a good one, Das. Oh, Water Solace is very strong. That's one of the secret spells that I can't cast at will. And it heals a lot, it turns out. Okay, where am I? I think I'm here, right? Yes. So there are no items here I care about, so I can just head straight up. And by no items I care about, I mean there are no items here. Goodbye, lobster. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Alright, that takes me here. Alright, run! Run from the snakes! And then... I found the water bell, everyone! Hooray! Who has the water bell? You have the water bell. I think I'm actually gonna equip the water bell. Not because water attacks are actually even remotely useful here. Yeah, I'll probably just get the new summons when I get, between streams. Running around grabbing, or at some point when I clean up chests. Because I forgot to be looking. I forgot to pull up a list of where they are, so I don't want to look for them right now. So I'll either... Oh, I can't run from ghosts. Ugh, I knew that. So I'll either do it at the end of stream before I sign off, because I think we'll have a little bit of time after we kill this fiend. But I won't have time to, like, do anything that I may run around and see about getting some summons and stuff. Because I have summons and I have blue magic that I could probably be getting at this point. Can and should be getting. I'm gonna try running from the water. I'm not sure if they were the ones. Okay. I cannot run from water. Oh gosh, Gam. Why does Gam have no HP? Chat, why does Gam have no HP? That's not ideal. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I have confused the water. So hopefully it will not have a chance to kill Gam. Hubris. Yeah. It's always hubris. Okay. I think we are okay then. I did get Carbuncle. I got Carbuncle and I got, Oh, Water Solace went off. Nice. Yes, I got Carbuncle and I got Titan off screen. And I think there's some blue magic I picked up off screen as well. Flashing lights while I heal. Sorry, I should have probably said that before. I just started, like, spamming the buttons, but... I think we can just run from these. Oh, nope. Can't run from Sahwagans. Sahwagans. They also seem incapable of dealing any significant damage, so... The wizard can deal some damage, but that's about it. Okay. We'll use Waterfall. Okay. You know, that's an excellent point, Music. I guess you can't run from water that you're currently in. But I want to. Maybe if I believe in myself, it'll work. But yeah, no, I need to, like, pull up a list of where all the summons and stuff are. I meant to do that before stream, but then I was getting into an argument with my computer. So... I was a little distracted. Trying to figure out why my computer had decided that it was going to push every button on my controller all at once. Which it sometimes loves to do. Just swim faster. Yeah, that's what you really need. Dolphins run from the water all the time. I would argue. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Heal. Nope. Well. Well, and this is why you can't run from them. Because they guard this treasure chest. Probably others too, but they guard this one specifically. Wish I had a healing spell here. On terrain. Because I don't want to use my sample healing if I don't need to. Because I might need it later. Power! Okay. We drop the opal. Yes. Also, I should have given... Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Also, I should have given this gold ring to Rost. Because it's not doing anyone any good. Not equipped. Let's just do that real fast. Okay. There we go. I have the power gloves now. And those will let Gam cast Saber on himself. You know, that's fair. I'm always talking about Echo the Dolphin. Always talking about Echo the Dolphin. Ow. What have you got for me? A tree up. Let's go ahead and cremate. And then terrain, and then we'll Zeus. Oop. Have you woken up from your nap? Are you hungry? I do love Water Solace triggering, it's so good. Something about infinite healing is very nice, it turns out. The Troll Sprite is good. Another light axe. Hooray. Alright, chat, you're gonna need to entertain yourselves for a minute. Keep it under control. Because my cat has awoken from her nap and she needs to be fed. So, I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, chat, I have returned. Hopefully everyone kept things under control while I was away. Alright, map back up. Okay. And we all know you can't run from ghosts, so... Mage, please. Oh, those ghosts do deal chunky damage, huh? That does explain where all of Gam's HP went earlier. Apparently they are the only things that can take out all of Gam's health. Yay! Leveling up. Alright, let's heal up. I mean, I say that Gam still has, like... Gam in critical health still has more HP than everyone else in the party. I don't want to be... doing that. Well, that's fine. Yay, Water Solace! Thank you for healing my entire party. You're the best. That just dealt 600 damage. Nice. Does Kraken resist all of the spells I have? On, Zeph? Because I have Fire, Ice, and Water, and I think Kraken probably resists all of those. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think he also resists all of the spells on Rost. That is unfortunate now that I'm thinking about it. What do I... A smarter me would have gotten some lightning spells on Rost at least via sample. But sadly past me was dumb me. So I simply did not. What is my plan? And is my plan just make it work and hope the boss dies before it matters? It might be. I do have Zeus gauntlets. Ooh, ribbon. Which means Rost does not need this cap anymore. Yeah, that's a good point. I could give the Zeus gauntlets to Rost, because Ing has Ramu. So, assuming the boss doesn't just die to being stabbed repeatedly by Gam, Ramu is going to deal a ton of damage. So sampled terrains, you get spell slots, basically. In the same way you do for, like, active spells. Yeah, it's one full set of slots of terrain casts, but unlike regular slots on the Geomancer, they don't refresh. Or they don't have a chance of refreshing when you use terrain. So I've mostly been saving them in case I need, like, healing or something. Oh, Ramu does enlightening, doesn't he? I don't know how much that's actually going to impact, because... Bluntly, every boss in this game has died so fast because they just don't have a lot of HP. So I'm legitimately unsure if I'm even going to get Ramu off. But if I get Ramu off, then my physical attacks will chunk even harder than they're already going to. I can't run from these. But yeah, I definitely should have come in here with... I think, like, Open Sea has a lightning attack that's pretty good. I actually don't remember if any of the other locations I've seen do. I'll have to check the Geomancer spell list, now that I have sample. Yeah. Yeah, because like the spells are pretty good on average, but because it takes so long to cast them, if the fight only lasts one turn, then remove does nothing. And that was sort of the expectation going in, because I've read there are some good resources online of people like talking about what they do and do not like about some of the classes. And that was basically the issue with Summoner. But I included Summoner because I think there was a vote. I think I held a vote and Summoner crushed whatever it was competing against. And they do get some healing and some status healing, which is very nice. I will be honest, I have no idea how Ramu is supposed to be pronounced. Because I could see like Ramu, Rama, Ramu. I'm actually surprised. I don't know that I've ever heard it pronounced in like an official Final Fantasy medium. I'll have to look. I'll have to look if there's an official pronunciation for Ramu. I'm sure there is. Because it's been in plenty of games with voice acting, so someone has pronounced it. Probably, maybe in 15? Because it's like the first summon you get. Plains has lightning, but it's a hidden one. Yeah. Correct, yes. Yeah, the hidden ones don't get carried over, so the only lightning I know of is, I think Open Sea has... They said Rama in 15? Okay. I'll have to make a note of that. Alright, time for a boss, everybody. So we're gonna start by using the power gauntlets, even though I probably don't actually need to. I am gonna use Convergence, because I think it will be funny. Let's go ahead and pressure to reduce the physical damage it deals, and then use Rama. 136, okay, that's absolute trash, but... Did nothing, inflicted blind, that's probably okay. Yeah, none of my spells. Ramu? Yeah, definitely one that I'm like, I have no idea how to pronounce that. What do I have in reserves? Oh, I shouldn't have used Forest anyway. The healing I have for it's only single target. Whoopsie doopsie. Well, we can unblind Zeph at least. To be fair, maybe Kraken will just use ink every turn and never actually do anything useful or dangerous. 400 damage, nice. And he's dead. Okay. Ramu. So, okay. Well, that was super easy. And yeah, I didn't get to benefit from the enlightening ability of Ramu. But at least the enemy died. Hooray! That's 2 fiends down, everyone. And I think that was actually the easiest of the fiends to deal with. Okay, so we have completed. We have about 15 minutes left in stream, so we don't have time. I don't want to start anything new because at this point we basically just need to go to Lufenia, get the bell, and then head into the final dungeon. Well, not the final dungeon, the final fiend dungeon. Yeah, no, Kraken did nothing. Kraken decided to throw ink and accomplish nothing against me, which is pretty typical of Kraken, actually. But going to our spell list, so where? So we can start learning some summons. Alright, so we have Shiva is in the ice cavern, which makes sense. Alright, we return to the ice cavern, everyone, because we want to get some summons. Yeah, Kraken threw shade and dealt no damage the entire fight. Classic. He's basically always the easiest fiend entirely because of that. Where he's just like, I'm gonna not attack. And I am like, sir, you probably should attack. Where am I? Where am I? Go this way. Alright, into the ice cavern again. Probably should have grabbed this when we were here last time, but I simply did not. Yep, the petrified Gam. And Zeph. I saved, right? I did, but I didn't save outside, so I'm just gonna real quick save, you know, for no reason in particular. Oh, and I have to rearrange my party because someone turned half my party to stone. Right. Run, 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 run. Come on. We got a boogie. We got to get out of here. Alright. No, no. Game, please. Alright, so... and I'm definitely going to attack them. Because I do not want to give them a chance to punch and murder me. Would be the ideal. There we go. Thank y'all. Thank you for dying. Right. Oh, I can't run from these either. Haha! You can't rub me. I'm immune to rubbing. Oh, let's go fire. You can cast Lit 3 on me, which does hurt. Does hurt. Wow, really glad I have these protect rings and the ribbons, because holy crap, all they want to do is cast instant death spells. Let's go ahead and heal. Ooh, ow. Ow. Rude. Stop casting Lit 3 on me. Ew. Alright, so... where is the summon? Not here. Is it one layer down, maybe? I would guess so? Oh, right, I have to do this fight. Just blaze them. Just blaze them. Thank you, that should kill all of them. Oh, thank you, Possum. You're correct, I need to switch that. Because I no longer need the Coral Sword. At least not for the moment. I will keep it because I may need it later. Back to the Onyx Blade. There it is. Found it. Found it. Let's go ahead and heal you. Alright, let's go ahead and Geomancer for just a second. Alright, we are in the astral plane. Okay. I kind of think I'll just use heat here. Just to kill the frost wolves before they frost all over me and I die. Frost wolves, please stop. Do not do the thing you're trying to do. Oh. Well. Alright. Turns out Rost is just going to turn 2 of them to stone, silence the other 2. Which I appreciate. I'll just attack, terrain, and heal. Okay. Now, I should have bought more healing spells. Nope. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and cremate and terrain and heal. Try and get my HP back from getting nearly murdered. Yeah, nothing resists time. The only problem is there's no healing spells here. And I really want to sample something that gives me an all-target healing spell. Because I'm currently kind of reliant on my summons. And the summon spells I have do not actually heal that much. Whereas Geomancer scales much better. Hold on. Just looking. I don't have any... Oh, let me equip Flame? Although I don't have Flame, do I? Yeah, I can't really do anything that exciting to you. Yep. Need some heal helms. Yeah, I do. Alright, so we're gonna Blaze, we're gonna Nether Blast, and I think we'll Kieran to get regen. Okay, that was fairly weak. I actually don't know how much regen even heals. 20. Eh, 29, that's not bad. Okay, so we attack. Now we can Convergence Blaze. And Dream Shroud, I guess. And let's just heal. Yeah, magic attack up. We love more magic attack. Will Zeth actually get to cast his spell? We'll find out. No. Oh, wow. Oh, Zeph just did 600 damage. Heck yeah. Yeah, Convergence Blaze there is quite scary. And I'm all about it. How much? Shiva's 200, so okay. Another nice improvement to my summon elemental access. Don't... Oh my gosh. Mages, stop! Stop it. Stop being weird. You're being really uncool right now. And we don't appreciate it. Let's go Blizzard, I guess. We'll just heal, because they don't really deal any damage. And I think their only dangerous thing is Rub, which doesn't work on anyone in my party. Okay, now I just need to actually get out of here without dying, so I can keep Shiva. Which is probably not a huge issue. No, I don't think so, because I think when an enemy's confused, all they will do is attack. They don't use any of their spells. That would be very funny if they just, like, rub themselves to death. Yeah. How do you respond? I respond by killing them, actually. I respond by murdering them aggressively, because I have boundaries and you will respect them or you will die. Let's see if I have any trash I need to sell. I can sell the opal gauntlets because I can't even equip them. I can sell the silver ring because it's redundant. I don't have space to sell anything. Do I have weapons I need to sell? Sell the ancient dagger, it's garbage. Sell the light axe, it's garbage. Sell... I think I keep all these for now. Definitely keep the bells for now. I'll keep that light axe, but I think it is also garbage. I have those, right? What? Missing level 5 spells? I didn't buy the spells in Melmond, did I? Hold on, we gotta go to Melmond real quick. To Melmond! Because I don't remember why I didn't buy the spells there, but I don't have them. And since I don't have them, I might as well buy them real quick, since they no longer represent, like, a meaningful expenditure of my finances. Inflicts poison element KO on all foes. Actually, Bane might be nice. Bind is trash. And I probably shouldn't have spent money on it, but I did anyway. Alright, and with that, we're actually going to wrap up here. It is 9 o'clock. Yeah, I probably just didn't buy them earlier because they're expensive, but now I have money so I can buy them and they don't matter anything. But yes, we are going to wrap up the stream. It is 9 o'clock, so we have reached our 3-hour mark. Hope everybody's been having a good time. Hope everybody has been enjoying the stream. We only have one fiend left and then the final dungeon, so hopefully we may be able to wrap this up next stream, or maybe the stream after, which will, of course, as usual, be Sunday at 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So thanks everybody for stopping in, and have a safe trip home, everybody.